What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're in sunny California. What are we doing in California?
Oh, we're at the Off-Road Expo and we're loving it here. The weather is, I don't know why I did that, but the weather is really good.
All right, if you say so, babe. It's currently 63 degrees here in Pomona, California, and we're at the Off-Road Expo, like mentioned before. Guys, it's our first year here, and honestly, very different California vibe than what we're used to on the East Coast. Different rigs. I mean, they're built basically the same, but different. I'll definitely say the UTV side-by-side game out here is a lot stronger than anything that we've seen before. These rigs are crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's between mild, I don't even think there's any mild. It's just wild. The wraps are crazy. Not a lot of boom boom, which is what we're definitely used to back east, but still really cool. You will see a bunch of these cyber trucks. They're not for me, but if it floats your boat. So we're here at 8 o'clock in the morning. The show starts at 9. It's Saturday and Sunday, guys. So we're here at 8 because we have vendor passes, of course, and we're here to kind of film and make sure that we are able to get a bunch of content for you guys without the background music that starts playing at 9. And obviously you guys know that it'll hit us with a copyright strike, so I don't want none of that. So let's check out our Jeeps and then we'll look at the rest of the show. So this is the first time that my Jeep is in the Maxxis booth, looking pretty rad. You guys know that we recently swapped the two-door onto the 42-inch Maxxis Trepador competition sticky tires. And guys, so far, I'm having a lot of fun. If you haven't already seen all the Colorado footage of me getting sideways and flippity-floppity, make sure you check those videos out, guys. They're definitely very entertaining to watch. Also in the booth is this crazy side-by-side. Crazy because it's a race side-by-side. I don't even know if you could consider it a side-by-side at this point. This one actually belongs to Doug, who we met at the Bill Stein Shindig at EJS, I think probably 2 years ago now. So super rad. Doug is a really nice guy and a phenomenal racer. So check him out, guys. All right, we all have a preference of a tire wheel combo, but I am willing to die on this sword, guys. The Trepadors make any vehicle look super aggressive. What's your favorite tire wheel combo? Obviously, we have the 42-inch Maxxis Trepadors, and we are running the Baja built Light Bright Outlaw wheels. Check those out, guys. Those are forged. And you can exclusively get them at Northridge 4x4. And like always, you guys are going to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but out here in California, we see a lot of like this suspension, obviously IFS, but almost like trophy truck, like Baja racing style suspension. I love this paint job. And obviously the vehicle is pretty rad too. I don't even think my iPhone's gonna be able to pick up like the flakes. A better way to say it, guys, out here in California, it's race, race, race. So the Baja, KOH, Nora, I mean, it's race galore out here, and everyone's a racer. Ta-da! This is like the grown-up version of the GMC I just filmed. It's nuts. Lots of Toyotas. So this show is all vehicles friendly. And I mean, honestly, we do love the Jeep shows, but we love this type of show as well. And I would say a little more than just Jeep shows because of the variety, guys. I don't just want to stare at Jeeps all day. I want to look at something else, something different, something that blows our minds, right? And so you will get that here at the Off-Road Expo in Pomona. And yes, we'll accept the occasional Bronco, of course. I'm gonna have to brush up on my race lingo because this apparently is also a race vehicle. What class, what race, I have no idea. I'm gonna need a much needed race education coming soon. Check that out. So these bodies have to be made of fiberglass? I don't know. You guys tell me. Who has racing background here? Desert racing. Spare drive shaft, of course. And this is, I'm sorry about the sun, guys. This is a next level gimbal. This is a movie or a commercial type of situation here. I'm pretty sure I can fit right there if I really tried to.
Almost too expensive.
Oh, very expensive. For an even
guess in the comment below how much is that setup.
You can't find that on Temu.
No, I would say like over $50,000, but just let us know in the comments below.
There's like, that looks like a RAM assist up there. Look at that. That's funny. I want one of these. What does it do and what is it for? I don't know, but I would fit perfectly. This thing is awesome. But this is like, I don't know. I'm sure it's also a race vehicle, but what is it for? I don't know. The sand? I don't know if I could do a lot of wind rock with that. The angles are just, I wouldn't say wrong, but off for rock crawling. So this has to be high speed sand sort of situation. Unfortunately, they've started the music, so a bunch of these clips are going to be short clips because it can't be more than 7 seconds. So you have the Real Truck family out here with like their cajillion products. So this is definitely a show where you show up with money and you leave with product. Unlike SEMA, where there's absolutely no purchasing, you can find really good deals and really good stuff here, guys. Rebel Off-Road always has their whole team out here. They have pretty cool rigs. Oh, maybe one of these. I need it in red. MagnaFlow. Do you guys run a MagnaFlow? Look at, they always have like the coolest merch. Check this out. You probably have seen it in Kevin and Brittany's videos before. They've done signings and they've signed these. Super cool. Air fresheners, posters, and of course the lanyards. So definitely they give out bags at the beginning of the show. I think Rugged Radio is sponsoring it this year, but this is what the bags are for. So you can put all your goodies in there. It's always interesting to see how the vendors choose the vehicles and which vehicles they choose to display in their display booth. I have to take off these glasses, which are extremely dirty, but of course we have Curry Enterprise here. They always bring out a bunch of cool vehicles. So the Gladiator, we've wheeled with this one before in Moab. And check this little TJ out. Casey just acquired this one from his grandfather, his late grandfather, I believe. He got it a couple months ago, so he is keeping it in mint condition. You guys tell me if you know the origins of this vehicle. Did it start off as a 4-door? Is it just a trophy truck race chassis? I'm not, what? I know it's beautiful. I know it works, but what did it start out at? I just feel like, look at that. So we did have to wake up at about like 6 a.m. to get out here on time and early, but check this out. It pays off, guys. And I'm sorry. And for whoever's feelings I'm about to hurt, I'm not sorry. I don't know what this is. I know it's a work of art. It looks crazy. I'm sure it performs even crazier. I'm loving the color, so I can definitely get behind that, or in it for that matter. 3-seater, and that's the driver. Out of this world. All right, not as crazy up front as I thought that it could get, but definitely beautiful. All right, I didn't have the info, but this piece of paper does.
Yeah.
Stop the video if you want to read out the specs here. Any Donut Media fans in the house? Check it out. Even I've seen this on their socials. And not sure if you would still call this the burn pit, but they're definitely having a bunch of fun out here, guys. We're gonna have to come out either at 11, 1, or 3 to watch these guys put on a show for everyone. They're jumping things, they're drifting, burnouts, you name it. Okay, this is different. I feel like it kind of looks like Matt's off-road recovery wrecker. Is it similar? You guys will let me know, I'm sure. Of course, this beast. This is actually my first time being up close and personal. Check this out. Driven obviously by none other than Blake Wilkie. The color combination is what I'm living for. And obviously, besides the fact that it's completely wild. Very nice. Check out this back windshield for a second, guys. Can you see that? It adds to the aesthetic, we shall say. I mean, this thing is bad to the bone. Dun, dun, entrance song here. Dun, da, 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 da. This is the Batmobile. Marlon has been drooling over this Land Rover. He said Land Rover with Lamborghini engine. Let's take a look. This sun is getting on my last nerve. Okay, let me stand here. Check this out. Okay, I don't see an engine up here. Those just look like radiators, very specialized and high working radiators. Definitely used to be a Land Rover. Maybe the engine is back here. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. How much horsepower are we really thinking this thing puts out? Quite a bit of ponies, I will say, for sure, but how many? If you guys have followed this build, I honestly don't know who built it. That's a Marlon situation. If you guys are familiar with the build, let me know. Let a girl know. Horsepower, what's the thought process behind the build? Was there a thought process behind the build? You know, I want to know the tea. Yum, Fairground coffee. Okay, they're smoking something. They're getting it nice and hot. There was honestly so many people yesterday. I was not expecting that. And yesterday was Saturday. Today, the show is 9 to 5. Yesterday, 9 to 6. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a bigger turnout. People have church and other parental duties on Sundays. So we will see what is going on. I wanted to take yesterday to kind of just immerse myself in the show, figure out what I wanted to film for you guys. And really today is all hustle, all video. Alrighty, so we have 20 minutes, so go, go, go. Film, film, film. 20 minutes before opening. It's 8:40 right now. Pretty sure this is race something. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. This is at the KMC booth. We used to run KMC back when we worked with 4-wheel parts. Never let us down. Awesome wheel. All love for the KMC 4-wheel parts fam. That thing is beautiful. I don't know. There's something about a black vehicle. Beer depots, margaritas, micheladas, electric lemonade. That sounds spicy. It's like Disney all over again. Turkey legs. These California prices though. Did any of you guys see the beef between Falcon Tires and Wendy's, like the fast food restaurant? If you haven't, do me a favor, go to Google either now or after the video and type in Falcon Tires Wendy's standoff. You will not be disappointed. Even I know this is a Viper. We'll excuse the fact that it says Viper right here, but I did know it. Look. Now this can get rowdy in some dunes. I don't know. Red's the best color. Let me know if red is also your favorite color. I found Marlon. He's obviously filming a Spanish video for our Spanish friends and followers. Very pretty. I can tell, like, so this 80s retro vibe thing, shreddy lifestyle colors, very West Coast. So 2 colors, that's fun. Full hydro, of course. Getting the tires with some tire shine. So the buggies, the dune buggies, is this a dune buggy? That's definitely, I see a common theme here. A lot of people have these retro looking buggies. So very minimal, but straight to the point, right? That's all you need for racing. Keep it simple. Pro tip, don't die. Yeah, I'd say. Oh, I don't know. This might be my favorite one. I don't know if it's the colors. I don't know if it's the fact that it looks so beef. Look at that. It looks angry. I like it. How beautiful. The black tint. Can't see. Inside or outside. Barely. Oh, there it is. I see a steering wheel. We got bypasses, coilovers. Everything has a external reservoir. Spotted power stop. And so these are the brakes that we have on our truck, our different Jeeps. Not the crawler hauler, obviously, but you'll recognize these guys. What are these troublemakers doing? Obviously Stinger rebranded, so it's not Stinger Off-Road anymore, it's Stinger Solutions. Define your drive. Do you guys recognize this Jeep? Which mall crawler does this belong to? Toyota, people, I swear. What do you, gosh, why do you have to be so tall? What do you think of the show so far?
It's super different, like compared to the ones that we have been to, like super different. This is more like
Racing.
Sand racing, but I like it. I like seeing different builds. I like to see different kind of vehicles.
That's what I was saying. So I told everyone that we're filming this. This is Sunday of the show. So the show is Saturday, Sunday. And yesterday we really took the time to walk around and figure out exactly what we wanted to film for you guys, right? The show is immense. I have not walked the entire thing, but we're gonna show you the best parts. So if you haven't already, oh, look who we found.
What's up?
Everyone's here, guys. And if you're not, you gotta plan for it next year. Guys, no, the show is not only an outside show. There's 2 whole halls that are full packed of vendors. So we're gonna show you our favorites. We're gonna show you some crazy vehicles in here. It's like a mini SEMA, I would say, for off-road. You got literal robots doing robot things. Is that welding? Cutting? We found our most favorite person and our most favorite booth. Ta-da! All right, guys, we're at the Spicer booth and we have Nick here, and Nick's gonna share with us a couple details on this bad boy.
What is up? Yes. So we're out here at Off-Road Expo, which is awesome. We're kind of in collaboration with Fox, so if you guys don't know, we have been working with Fox Factory Vehicles on building basically the answer to the TRX and the Raptor R. So this is the Fox Factory truck. It is a Silverado that has been completely modified, supercharged, full Fox 3.0 wide valve system, but it's got the ultimate Dana 60 in the rear. So
ooh, pause. I got a shout.
do it.
Dana 60 located.
The beef. Yeah, so Dana 60, right? All the goodies you guys know. The biggest difference is it is a semi-float. So this is dual taper row bearing, right? Same bolt pattern as what the Silverado comes with. But what's cool, right? So semi-float on this, we just released our semi-float Dana 64 JK, JL, JT. So basically, what you're seeing here just tooled up for Jeep. So
They're only $1 kajillion, but that doesn't matter, guys. You can't take money with you. I like it. Maybe not the colors, but I like it.
I like it.
All right, I love when they have informational plaques. So this is what used to be a 49 Willys pickup. And this is from RJ Fabrication, so check this out. Not just the stand, but let's back up. It gets better and better the further away you get, from far away or up close. That's smart. No passenger, because forget a passenger. It's absolutely, this is a work of art. This is definitely, I wish you guys could see like the color. Wish I had a better oh, can you see that? Beautiful. This is a SEMA build for sure. Absolutely stunning. And then next to it is an equally interesting rig. Let's see what this does. It says push. Oh, it's not doing it. Yesterday, this would open and it would like stick out its tongue and the eyes would light up red. Maybe they don't have it hooked up to a battery or it finally died. Cute little pictures. If you like one, take one. That's funny. So even though the weather was actually pretty chilly this morning that I needed a hoodie, it warms up really quick, guys. So that's why you head inside when it gets too hot outside. Oh, look, power tank. Should we get any new goodies? Say hi.
Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Guys, you guys know that on every single Jeep of ours, we have a power tank. It has saved us, not only us, but I say almost more people on the trail than us. We are trailer queens. You know that we get off the trailer, we hit the trail, and it's back on. But honestly, a lot of our friends do have weekend warriors, and they have to drive home. So power tank has saved us, has saved them, and we've converted them to true believers. Okay, so really cool thing, and I actually didn't know this. Well, actually, yes and no. So I do know only one person that runs her air lockers using a power tank system. And for me, in my mind, I was like, that doesn't really make sense. How, right? Well, I am used to the big power tanks and airing up our 42-inch tires. So these last a good bit, but with 42-inch tires and 2-3 vehicles that we're helping air up, it doesn't last forever, obviously. But guys, this jetpack locker system, this is a kit, right? So show price $400, normal $440 on the website, but it comes with the brackets. This would be your cage in your Jeep, right? So brackets, they almost look like fire extinguisher, like quick pull brackets, but that's not the cool thing. These actually hook up to your locker systems. And so on the website, it says that a 20-ounce bottle is good for 500 engagements. 2, right? Can we math? 500 plus 500 is 1,000. That's 1,000 locker engagements. And then obviously if you're in a quick pinch, you can also use this to air up your tires. And it can be filled by your mother tank.
Refill.
Yeah. So honestly, this is really cool. It does not take up a lot of space, and I mean, it's just, I might have to try it. I don't have air lockers, but I think, what do we have with air lockers? Your rear is air, right? So we might have to try it.
Yeah. That'll be super, super nice. And as you can see,
I mean, the packaging is just fantastic.
and look at the valve right there. You can connect your air hose right there, and that's it. That's super nice.
And so, you know, all YouTubers are now racers, but for the few long-term racers that are watching the channel, guys, this kit is where it's at. We're told that it's the new best thing. So it's portable. It's a portable case. It looks like this. So it's like one of those like hard Pelican cases. So you can throw it in the back of your truck. You can throw it in the back of your vehicle and nothing's going to happen to it. So this is the nitrogen bottle. And honestly, with tuning and the price of everything going up, this is a you can do it yourself, right? So you're out there, you're testing your rig, you're getting KOH ready, and you want to adjust a couple things. You have everything that you need here. So if you have to bleed nitrogen and then add, you got your kit. If this is what I had to eat, I would be upset. We used to have these chairs. Super comfortable. And a cooler. These overlanders, I swear. They have all the coolest gadgets. I think this is the new, I don't want to, not a 4Runner. Oh, I'm not a Toyota person. Hold on, let's see what it says in the back. It almost looks like just an updated FJ. Oh, Land Cruiser. I was almost right. That wrap is absolutely stunning. We saw this yesterday, guys, and I'm in love with it. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's matte and then it has the topography. So you have new, and then you have oldie but goodie. Absolutely stunning. The light in here doesn't do the color justice, but it's been completely restored inside. Check this out. A Corvette LS3 engine. Absolutely beautiful. Here, go ahead and pause. If you have any questions about the build, that's where you find it. I'm assuming these guys built it. That's cute. I like that. We need one that says off-road and trail. Off-road and trail. Off-road and chill. Should it be trail, avenue, drive, circle? And you guys always ask us, what about Hector? So guys, this is what we're getting Hector. It's a little tactical vest, and then we're getting this patch, branch manager. And if you guys want a harness like this for your dog, these guys are local here in California and hand sew them all in-house. Blacked out Bronco. Is that the term? This is freaking beautiful. Black vehicles, I'm telling you guys, they look at like someone spent hours shining this thing. But the first drive, oh, it's a Raptor, Bronco Raptor. First drive down the road, it's not gonna look like this, but still beautiful. Do we need trailing arms? That's what they are, right? Look at what we have here. Look familiar? So Marlon's rig has VIP service here in the Spicer outdoor booth. So literally the 10x10 is to cover his Jeep. Not that it's raining or anything like that, but it keeps the inside nice and cool. So guys, the show is until 5. It's 10. I'm already exhausted because we've been walking around, talking and filming for 2 hours. So only like 17 more to go. Which would you rather, this or this? Both awesome, but this is clearly racy racersons. So with that, I feel like that's a stock color, but it's clearly not a stock vehicle. I like the unfinished, I don't know, it has to be on purpose. I don't know if those are like, I don't want to touch it. Better not to touch. We can admire. These rigs have to be so heavy. And we think our Jeeps are heavy. I mean, I want to say it has to be heavier than a Jeep. But then again, this is all like fiber. So, I don't know. Is it heavier than a Jeep? A built Jeep. So, a 7,000-pound Jeep. The fuel cell on this thing, though, is wild. Oh, this one's for sale. All right, guys. You see it here. If you want this beautiful contraption, it's for sale. Police is here.
The Pope.
These are beautiful. Look at this beauty. This classic. There's something about this blue. I gotta back up. This thing is huge. Shiny, shiny. It's a Blazer. All right, back to this. Let's see if I can back up far enough. Look at that. Do not touch. Got it. So actually, guys, there's been a couple people that I've spoken to, you know, about these events, and supposedly the reason that they don't want their vehicles here is because they don't want people touching or getting into the vehicles. I just feel like that's honestly part of like car life. So if you are one of those people, I get it, that's, you know, your thing, but I don't know, cool vehicles are meant to share. Not share as in let someone drive it, of course, but you build something cool so that people can see it, recognize it, and tell you how awesome your rig is. This thing is tall. Not entirely sure for what application. It's almost like something that you'd see at like the Redneck Yacht Club. Ooh, should we get one?
Why not?
I've seen a lot of these out and about. They're like a cross between a Land Rover and a Land Rover, I guess. Like between a Defender and a, what am I looking for here? Discovery? Dang, this thing is shiny.
Yeah.
Fire extinguishers, very important. I have to figure out a better way to mount ours in each rig. What do you guys use? Is there a favorite? Do you guys use that fire stick or an actual fire extinguisher? I want to know. I just feel like fire extinguishers out here are good and all, and yeah, that's the fuel cell, but what if that's on fire? How are you gonna get to that? What if the fire is in the front? So now someone's gonna have to get out and grab it. So I don't know. Do they have an inside one? Who knows? But yeah. It's definitely something to think through. Don't know a lot about, or really anything about the vehicles in this second haul, other than they look awesome. They probably cost $1 kajillion. So I'm going to quickly film some of the ones that really call or catch my eye. All right, you guys let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. Very Mad Max. This one's different, paint-wise. This is cool. I feel like it's all tube except the door. This is a pretty color. Hey, another bug. Half of this vehicle missing, gone, or it's supposed to be like that. I found something awesome, guys. So these are the rows, right? I was walking, but then I saw this. Let me back up. Look. Let's read the plaque and see what it says. Sequoia gigantea. Yeah, I'd say. I mean, it won't even fit in the frame. This is wide angle. Let's see what this says. Guess I have to go to the other side. This is, wow, breathtaking. And to think that this is the trunk of a tree. This tree has seen things. I mean, back when it was alive, and clearly still while it's a log. Wow, wow, wow. Julius Caesar's reign over Rome was approaching its dramatic end when this tree sprouted. It was felled by a windstorm in 1961. It thrived for more than 2,000 years. That's wild. Guys, does that say Sundays and then it says beef brisket Sunday and chopped pork Sunday and shredded chicken Sunday? You guys know that in every, small children running in every single one of our rigs. So we got JKU, JLU, and the two-door JK. You guys know that we have Armorlight in every single one. If they made it for an F-250, we would also, or F-350, we'd put it in our truck. Guys, they now have one for the Bronco. Check this out. I mean, it's better than OE. This is how all the Broncos, all the Jeeps and Broncos should come in. I'm pretty sure you can do this from factory, right? So correct me if I'm wrong, you guys always do. But these are the drain plugs. They come in all sorts of different colors. And so that's factory right there. install, you could probably do this in like an hour or two. I don't know, I've never done it. Marlon does, but if you guys go back into the videos, we have a really cool install video on the JK and the JL. There's nothing to it, but you do have to remove this seat, so just keep that in mind. But look at that, like the fitment is unreal. So dirt, water, you can just go ahead and power wash it, hose it off after a long day of off-roading, and then it's brand spanking new. Guys, T-minus 2 hours until the end of the show. Let's see what else we can get into. All right, babe. So we're about to be interviewed by Mr. Bennett here. He's gonna ask us all the stuff, or maybe really ask me about my Jeep and what I love so much about it. So if you guys aren't already following Max's Tires, make sure you do. They're on all the social medias, right? Let's go with yes, but definitely on Instagram. Make sure you follow them. I'm sure they'll tag me in the interview. Guys, so super cool opportunity here. So next door to Max's, we have Predator Tires. And so they have a really cool Cybertruck, and we've been eyeballing it. So you guys know, I don't know if it's necessarily a great like working vehicle for off-road, for rock crawling, but the thing is rad. Take a look, guys. I mean, boom, in your face. Keep it simple, but beautiful, elegant, very mindful, very cutesy. I love it. At least it has 2 pedals, thank God, because one less and then we'd be in a problem. All right, so we obviously disconnected the truck from the trailer, and we were driving that in town for the last 2 days, coming to and from the show. So all good things must come to an end. Load up time. So Marlon has a backup camera, but I just stand here just in case. Let's see, can he get it on the first shot? JL, JK, truck, let's go. You're doing a great job, babe. In a white shirt, I'm kind of worried. Guys, so show ended at 5. We were probably able to pull out at 5:15, Marlon 5:30. It's currently 5:57, and tons of people have left, but there's also a ginormous line for trailers and semis to go in and pick up, I guess, the booths and stuff like that. It's kind of nuts. And it's actually been really dangerous. We parked on the outskirts of this huge parking, so the show is like, I don't even know if I can, no, past that. Like that building is, okay, right where you see that blue banner, that's where the show starts. So it's very, very far away, and we parked as far away as possible because we kind of knew that this is what was gonna happen. Like load up and leave is always crazy. So, but even this far away, I guess other people had the same idea. I mean, I'm surprised no one's gotten run over yet. It's actually quite dangerous right now. Everyone's looking to get out of here. Everyone's tired. It's been a super hot day, hotter than yesterday. So people are not being as attentive as they should. So if you're out at these events and you're loading up, or you're attendee, that's the word, please be careful. Look, triple check, quadruple check, because it be wild out here. When the Jeeps were on the trailer, you could really see some of the damage. I did that drive shaft. Yikes. Well,
Yeah,
good thing.
seen better days.
Yeah, it's seen better days. We do have a spare. And the cool thing is that my front drive shaft and my rear drive shaft are the same exact length. So it's universal for my Jeep, at least. Feel like something's always on fire in California. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's definitely on fire. What can I tell you about the show, guys? The show, our first time, obviously, and it wasn't a bad show. There were a ton of people, completely different vibes from any of the other shows that we've been to on the, East Coast and so on and so forth. Jeep Beach, Smoky Mountain, Bantam. You guys know what I'm talking about. Different vibe, different set of people, and that's okay. I liked that it had different vehicles, more like those trophy trucks and stuff like that, but at the same time, I didn't really understand any of them. I didn't understand the builds or like really what goes into building them, so I feel like I wasn't truly appreciative of the works of art that they are, so that was kind of like a disconnect for me. Marlon, what do you think?
What I don't understand is the different classes of trophy trucks. I know that they're 4-wheel drive trophy trucks and they're also 2-wheel drive, and I don't understand why that's just us. It's like a different community.
Right. So we're gonna have to do more research. Like I said, now that we're closer and California is basically our neighbor, it would be cool to start seeing, you know, different types of racing, off-road racing that is. Guys, if you've made it up to this point, I want to give you guys a shout out. We're currently heading back home. It's 6 p.m. when we pulled out of the Fairplex in Pomona, and it's about a 5.5 hour drive, but we're right now in Pacific Standard Time, and so we're gonna lose an hour, so we're gonna travel in time. So we're supposed to get to Hurricane probably about like 1 or 2 a.m., which is gonna suck. We're exhausted, but we're looking forward to seeing everyone that's in town for Trail Hero. So guys, that's next up. So get ready for a bunch of Trail Hero content, Sand Hollow. If you have any trails that you want us to for sure run and show you guys the ropes, make sure you drop it in the comments, blah, blah, blah. I'm exhausted, guys. Anyways, guys, like always, if you enjoyed the video, big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and we'll see you next time. Bye.